Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Mike the Muppet Modeler here, and before we get started, as always, I would like to say thank you very much, or should I say, I'd like to say a massive thank you to all the subscribers, new, existing, long-term, short-term, even the ones that have left the channel. Thank you very much. You make it all worthwhile, and it's very much appreciated. Now, as you can see on the table, we have the Trumpeter 1/32 scale P-47D Thunderbolt Razorback. I put this in the eBay basket. I meant to put it in the save for later part, but I totally forgot all about it, and the next thing I knew, my other half had bought it for me, so a massive thank you to her. It says it's 348.8mm long, has a wingspan of 389mm, 480 plus parts, photo etch part and film parts. Total sprues 17. I'm going to build this, and I'm going to build it for a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, whose favourite plane is the P-47, and I hope he's going to like it. I'm going to try and do it without him knowing, so I probably won't be doing any build videos on this one, but obviously I did want to do a preview and show you what it is in the box. So obviously that's the box art. We've got two camo sets. This is the one I will be doing because this is where I visited with my friend last Sunday. And the pilot was there during World War II. We've got some nice detail in the box, and there's a nice bit of information there. The ends are the same. The kit number is 02262. So let's get into it. Well, that's an easier way of doing it, I suppose. Just get my butt seated. See if I can get it out of the box without smashing everything else up. I have ordered cockpit or 3D cockpit set to go with this, so as you can see the box is absolutely chock-a-block with sprues, and we also have a smaller box. Don't know if you can see that. There's also a smaller box in the box. So without any further ado, let's take a look. Move those instructions out of the way. See if we need to zoom in a little bit. It's another warm one, had some rain overnight, but it hasn't really done a lot, to be honest. It's quite sticky. Right, I think this is the cockpit floor, I would think. Cockpit sidewalls, quite possibly. Here we've got the, obviously we've got the seat, the instrument panel, lots of raised detail there. Put my windows on, and there we've got, that's nice, we've got the foot pedals, the rudder pedals. Got some really nice detail in that. Look like some hydraulic parts there. Bomb holders, weapon munitions holders, if you like, I think. There's some nice wiring detail in there. If I can pick that out, that'll look really nice. Some raised detail there. A nice panel detail with some nice little sliding switches. Undercarriage legs. Wheels, obviously 2 parts to the wheels. Looks like a breather hose there. Another switch for the cockpit. Very nice. Got the cowling, 2 cowlings. I don't know if that's an either or they both go on. Different propellers. Obviously there's 2 parts for this one. It's got a big spinner on the front. I would assume that's the spinners for the other 3 versions. Air intake possibly, I think. We've got some really nice detail, recessed lines and rivet holes on these propellers. Some nice raised bolt heads, I suppose, could be on those. Really nice. I've never built a P-47 before, so it'll be a nice first. And hopefully, like I say, as it's for somebody, and hopefully I can do a good decent job on it. There's the fuselage. Quite a decent size. It's got to be what, good 8-9 inches long maybe. Nice recessed rivet detail and panel lines. No ejector pin marks or anything. It's all nice and crisp and clean. Little tiny speck of flash there, but nothing worth worrying about. There we got the aerial, or the antennas. The seat back for the cockpit. Oxygen tank. Not a lot of detail on the inside. There's some ejector pin marks on the inside that I'm going to have to take care of, because I want to be able to see in the cockpit really, both sides. So we get those filled and try and sand away as much as we can. But other than that, really nice. Next bag, we've got the wings. Oh yes, gonna have the wings open, machine guns with the belts, the bullet belts, the ammunition belts. Again, really nice detail on the surface, recessed rivets. Just the one panel line, I think, obviously, and then you got the flaps, ailerons. The underneath you got the four I would say where the machine guns go. I think that is the machine gun parts, but that looks really nice. Again, a couple of some ejector pin marks to be filled and sanded out. We've got some little bit of nice detail in the wheelbase, some cabling, some pipe work, so that's nice. This one isn't going to be a quick build by any stretch of the imagination, I don't think. Well, it's not going to be, because I'm going to take my time and really, hopefully really do a good job on it. Here we got two sprues, exactly the same. That's your machine guns. I might have to have a look, see if I can get some aftermarket ones with the brass ones, maybe with the holes in. They look nice, and the slide moulders, so they got the holes in the ends. But I think they look really good with the holes down the barrels. But other than that, awesome, absolutely awesome. Right, what do we have here? I think this is all engine. From what I could see on the side of the box, I think the engine's really quite detailed. It's the main engine, two parts, and inside this part we have, let's see if we can get underneath it without, like the exhaust parts. I think they are anyway. And it all looks really nice. A lot of detail, a lot of work to be done and to go into that, which I'm not afraid of much. Some nice detail on the engine cylinders. There's two sprues in this bag, I believe. Part of the cowling, I believe, I would say. More parts of the engine. More parts for the exhaust system. God, this is going to look amazing. Absolutely amazing. If it goes together really nicely, then I would say Trumpeter, wow. Just wow. This section, so maybe this is an either or engine, I don't know, or maybe there are two sections to the engine. Maybe this one's like the rear section or something like that, or maybe the forward section, and this one's the second section behind it. I don't know much about the P-47, so I can't really say, but all will become apparent during the build, I'm sure. But some really nice detail in that. Really nice. I am a lucky boy. I was watching a diorama build video on YouTube the other evening, and my other half came in to the living room, sat down, started saying basically, oh, watching this sort of rubbish again, as women would mostly. And she ended up watching it and then asking me why I don't do more diorama stuff. She's saying that I need to get some bits and pieces and do more dioramas. So fair play, maybe something for the future. Here we go, bits for the tail, or for the rear horizontal stabilizers. I think that's the tail there. Tail section. Lovely rivet detail, if you can see that. Nice on that, on there again as well. Really nice. Then we have, I think, you can either, by the looks of it, you can either have the flaps extended or closed. There's a wing spar, or spur. Machine gun belts. I think they could be done a little bit better maybe, but they look good once they're in. Then you've got the machine gun holes for the wings. Now, well, that's alright, they are all off centre anyway, or they work their way round, so. But all really nice, lovely rivet detail on these panels. Obviously these are on the to go on the wing. Maybe I would cover one wing and have the other one showing. Don't know yet, we'll see, but really nice, really clean, really crisp. And we have two sprues of weapons or armaments, bombs, the like, missiles, two exactly the same. So obviously you've got different bombs. Got some missiles, they're slide molded, so you've just got a seam line down the side, down one side by the looks of it, so that's nice. Not too much clean up to do. And we've got the bomb rack hangers, cradle, really nice detail. The straps, obviously when building, it'd be stippled over, make it look like cast iron. Really nice. There's two of those exactly the same. Nice big screw, this one. Wow. Just wow. So that turbocharger there. Part of the engine bulkhead. Engine bay bulkhead. Not part of the wing spar or spur and bulkhead there. Another part of the bulkhead there. I think these are the exhausts, maybe a fuel tank there. Oxygen bottles. The engine bay support beams, if I got that right. If not, let me know in the comments below. An oil tank maybe, or something like that. Lovely detail, absolutely lovely. Amazing. I think I'm going to enjoy this one a lot. I think I'm going to enjoy it a lot. And in the box, it's got the main tyres, tail tyre, the cowling. It's got the film part for the instrument panel and the photo etch. It shows you the canopy, machine gun belts and clear parts. So we've got a clear cowling. Now that's nice. That is nice. With all that engine detail, you can to have the engine on show. That will be quite nice. Look at that. Look at that. How nice is that? That is so clear, but with all the rivet detail on there as well. That is amazing. That is absolutely gorgeous. Cool. I'm almost wetting myself. Stick that back in the bag, so obviously don't want that getting broken in any way, shape or form. We have the canopy. I don't normally undo these, but I'm going to show you guys. There's the canopy and the forward part of the cockpit glass, and I've got to say that is crystal clear. Absolutely crystal clear. Amazing. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. And then two parts for the cockpit, instrument panel, don't know if that's the heads up display or not. Oh, that's the heads up display there, the sight. Then you got your three indication lights or notification lights or whatever, signal lights. Your wing lights, port and starboard. Amazing. That is beautiful. Tyres. There's your ammunition belts. They're rubber, black rubber ammunition belts. That's nice. They'll be quite flexible and you'll be able to bend them in any which way you need. Lovely rubber tyres with really nice tread on them. So if you didn't want to, and the tail wheel as well, needs a little bit of a clean up. It's got a seam line around it, but really nice. I suppose if you didn't want to, you wouldn't have to paint the tyres really, although I don't like them jet black myself. I will leave this in the pack. Got the instrument panel, although like I said, I have ordered 3D instrument panel, so I won't be using that. Then we've got seat belts, air intake filter, and a couple of other bits and pieces. Nice, really nice. That cowling though, that is something else. That is gorgeous, absolutely lovely. I can't emphasise enough how good that is. Right, now I'm not going to take these out either. Donald Duck with a sore butt. There's the decals. They look nice. They do look really nice. I think I'm going to have to go overboard with the engine if I can. Show it off to its fullest potential. I've got a colour call out. Got this one, flown in the Southwest Pacific, but I'm not doing that one. I'm going to be doing this one. Captain Michael Quirk, 62nd FS 56 FG, Halesworth, February 1944. That's the one I'm going to be doing. Lovely. Like I say, hopefully I can make a really good job of it. Then on to the instructions. A nice picture there. Your normal read before assembly and information on your decals, and it gives you the call out for the symbols, what different symbols mean. First two pages are the sprue callouts and what's in the box. Then we get straight into the cockpit, as with most aircraft kits. Seat belts, instrument panel, heads up display. I think you can either have this one or this one. I'd have to do a bit of research, find out which one I want. Then we've got the seat back, side walls of the cockpit, the joystick and small lever parts and an oxygen tube, and it's fitting the cockpit in, the instrument panel in, the seat obviously with the seat belts on, and there's like looks almost like a cable with two rings round it, goes on one either side of the chair, the rear of the chair. Next is the main wheels, main gear wheels, landing gear legs, and the gear bay covers. For both sides. Then it's onto the engine. The motor. I think what the bit that turns the prop in the end. And we've got your exhaust parts. And building up the engine. Make 18 of those. They have to go on the top. They go on the tops of the cylinder heads. More of the engine. Look at that, guys, look at that. That is going to look awesome when it's painted. That is going to look absolutely bloody amazing. Excuse my French, didn't mean to say bloody. No, so I'll say it twice instead. You can either have this one or that one. So again, a little bit of research needed there. Let's see if I can get some copper wire going on that as well, because that will look absolutely amazing. Got a turbocharger assembly. Whoa. Have no clue. Must all be part of the turbocharger assembly. But wow. Or is it? Because it's way back behind the cockpit. And you've got your, all this is interior green. Don't know what that colour's meant to be in there, doesn't say. Wood brown. We've got the engine and the interior of the cockpit, the interior of the fuselage, air bottles, whoa, that is amazing. I think that'll be worth a video on its own, I think. Wonder if you could actually do the interior wonder if it might be worth actually getting another one, buying another kit exactly the same, building the fuselage all together, and then having this section here sat next to it on a stand or something, so you can see everything that's going on. That might be something to think about. And you got your flaps, horizontal, yeah, I think it's the flaps for the main wings. Now you can have the option, you can either have them closed or you can have it open. Machine guns going in. And then putting the wings together, there's your hydraulics for the gear. There's the rubber aluminium belts, they go in, and then you've got these parts which show small little areas of the rounds going into the machine guns. That's lovely. There's your horizontal stabilizer. Then you've got the machine gun holes port for the leading edge on the wing. Clear part for the wing, for the wing lights. Flaps. Again, open or closed. This is the other wing. So it's all exactly the same. Then you've got your lights, clear orange, clear blue, clear red. Again, add in the machine gun belts. And the right horizontal stabilizer. And you got the, see, look at that engine. That is going to look absolutely amazing. Amazing. And you've got the air intake at the base of the cowling. And you've got an option of the two, M6 or M7 on that. Fitting the wings, the tail, and the horizontal stabilizers, aerials. Again, you can have the option. Wow. So you can have fuel drop tank, 108 gallon drop tank, which is the flattened version. Got the tail wheel, bomb cradles, and the undercarriage going in there, and the cowling going on. You've got the cockpit canopy, and there's your choice of the four propellers. Then the very last part, it's like missile tubes, 500-pound bomb, got a 150-gallon drop tank, 75-gallon drop tank, 250-pound bombs, and a 108-gallon drop tank. So a little bit of research to go there, but there you go, guys. That is to come imminently, really. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep safe and bye for now.